Fox News alert. A ground invasion into Gaza could be imminent, with Israeli tanks and troops massing along the border. And from the sky, hundreds of bombs rain down on Gaza as Israel releases all restraints on its military. You are watching Fox and Friends First on this Wednesday morning. I'm Carly Shimkus.
And I'm Todd Pyro. The Gaza Strip on the brink of a full-blown humanitarian crisis, with the power expected to go out in the coming hours. Its access to food, fuel, and medicine has already been cut off. The first plane of carrying U.S. ammo arriving in Israel overnight as our ally looks to get Hamas out of Gaza for good. Trey Yingst live along the Israel-Gaza border with the very latest. Trey.
Todd, Carly, good morning. Right now, we are along the Israel-Gaza border watching as the Israeli artillery units are working. You can hear that boom behind me. They're trying to hit the eastern part of the Gaza Strip and clear a path for what is expected to be a massive ground invasion in the coming days. Thousands of troops are staging here along the border. These artillery units working from this side, the Israeli Navy working from the other, and the Air Force striking targets overnight in a variety of neighborhoods in the northern and eastern part of the Gaza Strip. This is coming, though, as we're getting some breaking news out of northern Israel along the border with Lebanon, where the Lebanese militant group Hezbollah appears to have fired an anti-tank missile at a group of Israeli soldiers. We don't have much more information about what's taken place other than there's been an incident on the border, and some of that information is under censorship from the Israeli military. As this story moves forward, a lot of things are happening, and there are a lot of numbers that are going to change. The latest death toll that we have from southern Israel, though, following that massacre on Saturday morning, is 1,200 people. I do want to show you the scene behind me here with these artillery units as they're preparing to strike more of the Gaza Strip. These are going to be critical units as support, because when the soldiers move in, there are Hamas and Islamic Jihad militants that use these border communities as a place to engage the Israeli troops in urban battle. You're going to hear an explosion here as they're firing in the distance. I'm going to have my cameraman pan over. You see that white smoke coming up, and you might see another outgoing shell here. But this is the situation along the border. Constant fire back and forth. There have been rocket barrages into the community just next to here, a town called Sderot, where another massacre took place. And we do expect this type of fire to continue throughout the day here along the Israel-Gaza border.
Hey, Trey, yeah, how big of a deal is that breaking news that you just mentioned, that Lebanon fired the anti-tank missile into Israel? And also there's been action in Syria as well. What's the significance of that?
Yeah, absolutely. Yesterday, there were mortar shells fired into Israeli territory from Syria, and the Israelis responded immediately with artillery strikes using units just like the ones behind me. But when you look at what's happening here, slowly but surely, a multi-front conflict is opening up against the Jewish state. It is a conflict that has been discussed for years. The Israelis have touted how they would respond. They say they have the intelligence, they have the soldiers to do it. But it was a nightmare scenario, a scenario that no one really thought was the most likely outcome given the situation across the region. But today we understand that is what Israel is facing. And the trickle effect of the attacks in the north and the northeast of the country, just a reminder that Israeli forces are not going to just be spread out here along the Gaza border, but also need to have tanks, APCs, and ground troops there in the north. Todd, Carly?
Underscoring the need for every single one of those 360,000 troops, many of whom were called up from reserves, many of those from other countries around the world. Trey, one more question for you. You mentioned the shells that are being fired in the shot behind you. What is the range of those? In other words, you're close to where they are being fired from. How far away from you are they landing, approximately?
Approximately 2 miles from where we are right now. They're firing into the Gaza Strip. You can hear those explosions. I'm just going to step out of the way here so my cameraman can pan in here. But it's approximately 2 miles. It depends what neighborhood exactly these units are hitting. Overnight, we do understand they were targeting Sajaya and Al-Fatoun, two neighborhoods that are traditionally used by these militants to fire from. But again, it's a very densely populated area, so there are also hundreds of thousands of civilians in these neighborhoods, which makes it difficult to be accurate with all of the strikes and all of the artillery. We do understand the death toll inside Gaza is rising. You might have seen that black smoke on the horizon. That's actually coming from inside the Gaza Strip. The death toll, though, in Gaza, around 900 people. We understand more than 4,000 injured. And reports from inside Gaza City at Al-Shifa Hospital, according to the Palestinian Health Ministry, describe scenes of the morgue being overwhelmed, not enough medicine and aid. And countries in the region say that they would like to supply aid to Gaza. That includes Egypt and Jordan. The Israelis say that is not possible, that the Gaza Strip is under siege following that massacre on Saturday morning. And they say they will even hit Egyptian convoys if they try to deliver aid to the enclave. Todd, Carly.
Unreal. They are not messing
around. This is happening even before the ground invasion begins. Trey, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We'll check back in with you very soon.